Roses are red, violets are blue. Titans Return Deluxe Highbrow review. Yes, indeed, it's finally time for a 21st century classically styled highbrow figure. Come at me, brow. Now, Highbrow's another one of those G1 fellows with a fast-track ticket straight to the front seat of my heart, because he just so perfectly fulfills the Thew favourite criteria. Like, he's chunky and blue, I had him when I was 5, he's never in anything, love it. But while I love Highbrow, I get that he's probably the least cool of the Autobot Ladmasters. Like, you got Hardhead, who's a badass green tank bro, Brainstorm, the rockstar spaceship scientist, Chromedome's like a comic book megastar now and he's weirdly big in Japan, and Highbrow's also there. But he's just always done it for me, because I love how sort of square and righteously regular he is, with his perfect classy blueness and tasteful metal sheen. So as seems to be standard with the Titans, Highbrow's almost precisely the same as the old guy, with just the regulation posing power-up. Check out his lumpy ass arms here, with these mountainous constructs of kibble, free wobbling rotors and a pair of friggin' medical frigates hanging off him. Plus they're like boring flat grey, and they even look a little droopy when they're just dangling there. But then you just move in the tiniest bit and there he is. Kind of the same with his legs, like they're ostensibly quite boring and blocky, but then like the mega stompy feet are just so bluntly endearing. Not totally sure what the crack is with the chest plate. Like, it doesn't open like it used to, but it does kind of come out a bit, and I don't know why or what to do with it. Is that what's cool now? I don't know. But what I do love is all the gratuitous detail on the go. Like, did he need the belly microwave or the pervy pelvic control panel, or like all these blips and chits up here? No, he objectively didn't, but he brought them anyway. Treat yourself. So offensively speaking, Highbrow's packed a pair of pointy pistols which bodge together for a bitchin' double-time weapon jam with seating for one, which honestly is one of the badder ass ones of these sort of pseudo target master dealios. And who better to hang out in there but Highbrow's dedicated RoboFace representative, the bewilderingly named Gzort, who's tragically been demoted from a sci-fi reference all the way down to a KMFDM record almost. Klaatu Baradan. But anyway, he's a suitably straightforward grey and blue bloke boasting some ballin' Marvel UK Ultra Magnus shades and the squad's only visible mouth, which you can then jam into this distressingly exposed and slightly wibbly neck hole to complete this wonderfully stately all-business felicopter. So he's a bit by the book, but he's a superbly statuesque style queen of a bot who just oozes orderly robotic charm and awesomely unabashed G1-itude. Maybe I'm biased because the original holds a lot of powerful childhood memories for me, but like, I don't think so. I think it's mostly just because he's good. Chop-a-lop-a-dop-dop. I was gonna do Computron, but then I got Highbrow. I was gonna do Cora Q Megatron, but I got Highbrow. I'm doing him in 2019, and I know why now. Yeah, cause I got Highbrow, cause I got Highbrow, invisible eyebrows. Transformation is just a precise tracing of the old fella, apart from a bonus groin yank, and it actually seems extraordinarily short form, like nothing clever happens. But I suppose it's refreshingly no nonsense, and it lets you just get to the... No, something cleverer than get to the chopper. It lets you arrive at the Whirlbird. Arrive at the Whirlbird! Is it 2006? Come on, me. You're better than that. Yeah, the cool backwards effect. Woo, 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 yeah. So check out this sweet heli fella. It's just a sweet square cybercopter with an awesome chunk factor and nothing to prove. God, I want a Decepticon repaint of this. I mean, look at the crimson cubist cockpit and the weird lumpy rump end. It's almost like it's made out of Lego. It's just G1 Highbrow again, isn't it? Just an implausibly angular chopper lad with the guns on the go and the shonky shape and the skinny Louisiana wings. Louisiana? Just the 2 rotors this time, and sadly a combination of wimpy material and super tight packaging's given him a case of the old rotor rickets, so careful out there, kids. So while it is all a bit obvious, Highbrow's still a total trip, man. Like, he's neither the most intricately engineered action figure or even the coolest character, but he's a ruddy good lark and just a satisfyingly solid package. Top of the choppers. Just time now to squeeze in a shorty. Yes, indeed, this is Titan Master Brawn, who's a tiny head-shaped version of the old minivan skinny man. Titan Master itself's a bit of a cheapo-looking unpainted snooze fest, but he's clearly he just a thinly veiled excuse to give anybody an angry, shiny dome face? I love this, it's such a dumb idea. And this head probably works better than most because it's neutrally coloured and always funny. And check out this cheeky little dune crawler. Just a perfect Autobot-y off-roader with like triangle treads and a little windscreen. You can even flip it over into a sort of space scooter that he can awkwardly mount. Colours muddy it up a bit though. Like the heavy-ass green and overbearing black just annihilate all this lovely detail. I'm sure we'll get like 6 repaints of it, but couldn't this one have been good? It just doesn't seem finished. But I'd say it's probably still worth a go. Come for the head swap bands, stay for the obscenely hardcore rifle mode. So we're 2 Titan reviews in, and I can't help but notice it's a bit more difficult than usual for me to separate these guys from the old ones. I guess because the memories are so ingrained in there and it's been such a long time since we've seen these characters, and they're the same. They are the same. So it is kind of hard for a dinosaur like me to gauge how these would look to a TF newbie. But I have to believe there's some of the more accessible ones out there right now. Because, like, the designs are still cool somehow. And they're neither too cartoonified nor too complex. They probably represent Transformers as an entity better than most mainlines. They're like a nice plush welcome mat into the fandom. Just make sure you palm the bouncer 20 quid and get ready for a bloody good judging. And that's all for Highbrow. Goodbye, Brow. Like, share, and subscribe, Brow.
Be sure to subscribe for more Thew's awesome Transformers reviews. Limited appeal, keeping it real.
Arrive at the Whirlbird. Shortcut to vehicle. Approach the lander. Gain access to the copter. Hello. Oh, this is painful. This hurts. This hurts me.